Colin asks, from Montreal, if there's no problem in the now, why is it said that there's an urgency for humanity to evolve? If the one consciousness is awakening spontaneously, is there really a choice involved? Thank you. Now, urgency, of course, is not to be equated with problems. There may be urgency for you to catch a plane or a train. That doesn't have to be a problem. If you're running to catch a train, is that a problem? No, you're running to catch a train. Problem arises not probably in that situation, but when you're thinking about that you might miss the train, or what's going to happen if you do miss it, then the dimension of problem arises. There's nothing you can do that's not part of the totality. So when you choose to awaken, so to speak, the totality is awakening through you. It's only a limited perspective to say, I'm choosing to be present. Instead of being lost in my mind, I'm choosing to be present. I'm going to take my attention out of the mind and I'll be present. Who are you? You are not separate from the totality of consciousness, and the consciousness in you is an expression of the totality of consciousness. So when you are choosing, the totality is moving through you. There's nobody choosing as such. It's a limited perspective to feel that I am choosing, but that's fine. There's something beautiful even about limited perspectives, and even helpful, in the same way that to say the sun rises every morning is ultimately not true. The sun doesn't rise at all, nor does it set. It's always there. It's only when you're a limited perspective, you're in a particular position on the planet from where occasionally the sun becomes obscured because the planet goes around, and then you don't see the sun, and that moment appears as if the sun were setting, and you say, oh, it's a beautiful sunset. Nothing is happening, it's not setting at all. Nor is it rising, it never sets or rises. It implies, when you say sunset or sunrise, it implies a limited perspective. There's an observer in a place that gives the observer a limited perspective. And yet, it's a beautiful thing, sunrise and sunset. There's nothing wrong with saying, what a wonderful sunrise. It's pointless to say, no, you are deluded, there is no sunrise. It is beautiful. It's just as beautiful for a human being to say, I'm choosing to be present. So it's not a... Ultimately, there's only the one consciousness. But it loves choose to be present through you. And there are other ways of putting it. So it's not a problem.